Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing, and welcome to what is an extremely exciting video. Yes, I am revealing my new daily driver. In fact, the camera is just sat on top of it. This has been a bit of a tricky process, bit of a long one to see what my new daily driver is going to be, because if you're not aware, my Range Rover Sport SVR, that got sold unexpectedly. An offer came in and then it went. There was a long story on that, but that's now gone, and the hunt has been on to find my new daily car. It's really not been easy to get to this decision. Let's just talk about a few of them that were in contention. Golf R, that was there. Audi S3, Audi RS3, Mercedes A35, if you've seen the title of this video. Yep. And other things as well. Then I started thinking in my head, do I really want an SUV again? That potentially could be another car which is in contention. And then my mind was going around in circles. It's really been one of those things. And I suddenly just thought, you know what? I'm going to make a decision and I'm not going to look back. And there is a big reason why I have gone for a Mercedes A35 AMG. I'm just about to reveal the car to you all. As you may be aware, I had an A45 AMG on my channel, and I've always mentioned that I've missed it so much. The perfect car came up about a week ago, and I said, yeah, I'll have it. To be honest with you, I'll have it, and the car got delivered to me today. It's my personal car. I've bought this car, so if anyone is thinking, oh, he's not gone and bought it, he's been given a car. No, I've bought it, which is an achievement. Whenever you buy a car, it is a massive achievement, and this video is different because I haven't gone to the dealership to necessarily go and pick it up. Mercedes-Benz offered to drop it off at my apartment, and I said, why not? Why not? And I walked downstairs today, and the car was sat there waiting for me, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to drive to the countryside, and I'm going to go and show you all the car in the countryside and get out of London and just enjoy the car, really, because usually you just go to dealership, you pick it up. It's an amazing experience, the best experience of your life, and today it was just done very differently, and I am pleased I've done it this way, to be honest with you. So shall we play to music and get talking about the new car and the new addition to my garage, and that is a Mercedes A35 AMG on a 2019 plate. Yes, a brand spanking new car has arrived. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, go. Here is my new daily driver, the Mercedes A35 AMG. Look at it sat there in the yellow. I have a yellow car. This is chaos. But wow, I'm so excited, so happy, and I cannot wait to have many happy miles in it. It looks amazing. It's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. When this spec came up, we are going to be talking about the spec, but when it came up, I thought, I can't look back. It's got every single option you can possibly getting too excited, possibly imagine. It is fully kitted out, and I love that. The spec of it was key. You might be thinking, why the hell have you gone for a yellow one? Well, I personally think that this colour brings out the car so much more. Shall I stop waffling and shall we have a little walk around? I think that's the best thing. Look at it sat there! Look at it sat there! It is, I say it all the time, but look at it! And look at the place which I've come to. I've come to the middle of nowhere to do this. And we've placed the car here. This is a kind of dead end road, but before anyone thinks I'm just parked on the main road. Here is my new car. Welcome to my Mercedes A35 AMG. It's amazing. It really is. It looks awesome. and I just cannot wait to share future content with this car. It really is going to be epic. The yellow, it works really, really well, and I'm going to talk to you a couple of things I've already done modification wise on this car before it arrived, but there are more things that are going to happen, and we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. The first thing you're probably noticing, if you haven't noticed it already, there's one thing actually which is down the side which you might not notice already, but there's one big factor, and that is the number plate. It has come on a 2019 car because this car is brand spanking new. We haven't even had the time to change my AH number plate onto it. So my number plate is going to be going on this car, and I think it's going to have AH33, and that will be on there in the next couple of weeks. So personalised number plate will be going on there, but it's quite nice actually. It's really nice, in fact, to have a 2019 plate. I've never had that before, so funnily enough, it's only just come out. So let's talk about a couple of things that this car has on it, shall we? Let's get started. The rear wing. I love the kind of little spoiler that you get on an A35. I think it makes the car, you can get them without. Obviously you can get the more sort of understated look, but we don't do understated on this channel, do we? So that's why I've gone for that, and that reminds me a lot of my Mercedes A45. It had that, and it had obviously the rear diffuser, etc. I personally, with these sort of hatchbacks, I think it makes the car, and it really gives it presence, doesn't it? Let's be honest. The exhaust tips are different obviously to the A45, and I did get comments on my Instagram that some people don't actually like those exhaust tips, but we will talk further about that. This car is obviously in the yellow, like I've mentioned many times. It's pretty obvious, but it has the premium package, it has the advanced nav package, it has the AMG style package. The AMG style package is I believe the spoiler, etc., and it, like I say, fully kitted out. It's got every single option as you can imagine. Let's walk to the front, shall we, so we can see a little bit more what it looks like from here. Look at it, look at that. How cool does that look? I think it really holds its own, and like I say, really happy with the colour, with the spec, etc. It's a cool bit of kit, and I like the fact how you can, back here you can see the wing, how it sort of sits. I think what Mercedes have done with this new kind of front to it, the new sort of grille, the new headlights, everything, I think the car now is just really cool. Anyway, one of the big questions I know is going to be in the comment section is, why on earth did you not wait for the A45? This is 300 brake horsepower. It's not quick enough. It sort of goes in with the S3 and things. There's a big reason why I've bought this car. That is all to come. It will all make total sense. So before you comment and say you should have waited, there's a big reason which is going to be revealed. I love the fact of the splitter kind of thing that you've got going along the front there, and these fins which sort of sit there. I just think it makes a car, really, all the little details which it has. We are going to look inside, but first thing I want to do is I want to walk around this little section here. Oh yeah, these, by the way, they need to go in terms of the chrome. There's modifications which need to be done, and that is definitely one of them. Hello everybody. Right, you can see the wheels. This is the first kind of thing which I've done. And what I've done is I've got rid of the silver lip which goes around the edge of the wheel. I got rid of that because I just think it looks better. I think as that is there, as it's sitting, I think just that lip, I'm not a fan personally. I know some people are. I know it states AMG, etc., but I got rid of that, and I think that makes the wheels look much better than if you had the lip around there. One thing which is very different, and something which I haven't had a chance to get, well, before pretty much, is this is my second brand new car. Obviously the first one, you may have guessed, it was the Corvette. If you were around at that time, I had a Corvette Grand Sport. I loved it. It came from America, and that was my first ever brand new car. And this joins in the brand new category from that. It's amazing. It's really cool. And Mercedes-Benz UK, legends, absolute legends. The guys down there have been very helpful and sourcing me this car, because to be honest, it's not that easy to get one with everything on it, and that part is hard. And I think when I was looking around, it's yeah, you want to tick all the boxes, and when this came up, like I say, we went for it. Should we have a look inside? I think that's what we should do, have a look inside. And there's one thing I do want to do, there's something I wanted to peel off, but I wanted to do it with you, so let's jump in and do that. We go inside, and it is all spanking new in here, which is mega. I love the steering wheel that you get on these modern day Mercedes. The interior, they smash it. Mercedes absolutely smash it. Look at all this in here. My new interior of my daily driver. Oh, it's so nice. Shut the door. We're in, as Tony would say. Oh, it's so nice. Oh look, they've left the seatbelts all unplugged. Or all plugged in, sorry, hang on a minute. We'll unplug all of them. I don't think we need them all plugged in. Not used. It's not used. I'm the first user of this car, which is an epic feeling. And I hope a lot of you experience this because it's just great. And it smells new. You know when something is just like fresh. How good is this dash? I mean, it's another world. Just how good this is. Look, I even reflect. It's very sort of sunny today, but look at this. I love the fact here you can like just change different things. You can put your performance mode in, change that, and then you can go back. You can put your trip, your radio, your media, everything on this touchpad is epic. And we can go back all the way to here, your telephone. If you need assistance, there is assistance there when you need it. As you can see, I'll try and stay out of the way so you can see my reflection. But I will play with all of this and I will get all of this sort of bang on. But at the moment, I don't really know what I'm doing. But like I say, these things, they're touch. All of this, what you've got now is touch, which I like. I think that really sets the car apart. These modern day interiors, it's another level. And then you also get all your screens, which are this side as well, which is cool. What you get down here is you get a sort of touchpad, so you can sort of play around, you can sort of do different things, type different things in, and that will all come up there. Again, something I need to get used to with this. It's obviously very new to me, so I will get that. This doesn't move, so this little section doesn't move, it's sort of there. If you put it in gear, you put it in gear just here, not down there. I know some people do get confused with that. As you can see, it all changes when we press around with the switch. Things change right here. Oh, well, the exhaust just went louder. There we go, because we're in Sport Plus. That makes total sense. Individual comfort. I think we'll leave it in comfort for now. I've got a bit of a journey back to London, so we're going to leave it just there for now. And lots of different things as well, which you can see, and things I'm going to get used to. And then you have all your different buttons which are up here, and all the, I love the sort of the vents which you have. They're cool, they look awesome, and just everything in here is amazing. And at night, the moonlighting that you get around this section is mad. It's really crazy. So I'm going to play with that again, show you all about that. One thing this car is going to be mega for is fuel economy. We know that the SVR wasn't the best on fuel, but I knew that when I was getting it. I think when you buy an SVR, you know. But to get from A to B now, I'm gonna have more fuel economy, which is great, and I'm gonna try and document as much as possible the sort of hatchback sort of scene and comparing it with different cars and drag races with different cars and everything. We're going to compare it all, basically. There's going to be a lot of exciting stuff which is going to be happening with it, which I cannot wait for. Takes me back to my days where I always get asked a lot of the time, what was your favourite car that you've owned on your channel? What was it? Like, and I always kept saying, you know what I think it is? The A45. I was going to say 35, but I haven't really experienced this fully yet. A45 was the most, for me, it was the best car. It really was so good. Every sort of day, we're having the 5 doors, get your mates in the back, you got the sound, you got everything. And I think with this, it's an A45 which is toned down. I'm aware that it's not as fast, but what is good about it is you've got all the modern tech. And I think the modern tech is, it makes a sort of A45 look so old. All of this, it makes an A45 look old. It's so crazy how times change. This is how new it is. We have, hear that? We have the paper on here, and I wanted to wait until I filmed it because my friend, he saw the car early and he's like, but I'm gonna peel it off. I went, do not peel that off. I want to share that with my audience and we're gonna do it together. Let's do this, shall we? Here you go, we can pull it here. Oh, this is how new the car is. Oh, this is exciting. Look at this. Oh yes, come on, peel it all off. Oh, this is awesome. Come on. Yes. Now look. Brand new. We don't need you. We need this. Got a sunroof. Hang on a minute. Oh, sick. That was shut. I didn't even realize. I didn't realise these things. I was just driving along, just not even realising. So that's cool. We got a sunroof. Should we open the roof, shall we? Sick! Yes! Sunroofs, chaos! Oh yes. We're coming up to summer and they've got a sunroof. Perfect. What I want to do for this video, because obviously this car, it is last minute. I wanted to get this video out straight away so then you can obviously all see it. And then when I do a first drive, I'm going to talk more about the spec and things like that, and the exact sort of thing that we need to know, and go fully in detail. How much it costs to fuel up, how much it costs to run, how much sort of insurance is, how much doing different modifications, how much they cost. And you are probably thinking he's just going to go and wrap it next week. I really like the yellow, and funnily enough, I was sat in traffic a little bit earlier because there's no AH number plate just on it just yet. People were just looking at it. They're just even parked at a petrol station. I was like, what's that? I was like, well, it's an A35. I like that very much. And we're out the car, and funnily enough, this is the first yellow car that I've owned. Obviously Tom's got his SV and things like that in yellow, which I like, and it just works. On camera it might look brighter than it actually is, and when I saw it and it turned up, it's not a bad yellow, if that makes sense. It's not a yellow where you look at it and you go, that's nah. What works so well is that the black wheels and things like that, and the spoiler and the diffuser, that breaks it up so much. And what I do want to do is, I want to walk over here actually. Might actually go in this field. I want to show it to you from the side angle. Oh yes! If we put the camera up here, and we have a little walk around it so you guys can see it, exactly what is going on. Just cool, isn't it? It's just cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in it and I'm going to enjoy many happy miles in this car. I hope you like it. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait to get stuck in. I feel so happy just to have such a cool little daily, and for London it's just going to be so awesome, and to bring you different kind of content. I think that's really what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm just trying to be different, and I think obviously with the simulator content, which is amazing to film, I love it. I'm so passionate about the racing side. I'm back racing once again. I feel like I'm back to my roots again with a wicked little hatchback. And I know that one of the top comments in this video is he buys an A35, he wraps it, he puts an exhaust in it, and then he sells it. But no, that is totally not the plan. But I'm going to jump in and we're going to go. I'm heading back to London now, and I'm going to show it off to all my friends. I honestly, I feel like a kid at Christmas. Let me know in the comments section what you want to see happen with this car. If you have any ideas, let me know and I will make them happen. Basically, I look through all the comments, and you've all been amazing to me and supportive. So thank you. This is a new car on the channel, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And the supercar, that's also not forgotten. GT3 RS, etc., all on the horizon. So things are happening, and I'm just absolutely buzzing. So I hope you like it. Let me know your comments, and I'm gonna jump in. I hope you. Oh, I gotta get my words out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're going for a drive. I'll see you all very soon.